But let's get jumping into before their deaths. And, yeah. You have seen the past of Amphorius. Now you shall shape its future. How will you stand against the weight of destiny? The companion beside you and the sages who walk with you will definitely clear the clouds of doubt. Let's go and view the story recap.
I reunited with Don Hung and
Oh, yeah.
unexpectedly made contact with Screwlum. He warned us that Amphorius was actually an experimental ground for the erudition and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction. A Lord Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphorius. To tackle the crisis together, I stayed behind in Amphorius as an informant, while Don Hung returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Screwlum informed us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius earlier. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lygus, but the appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance. We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. When his body was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius.
Sorry, this is still a really cool shot from that. I'm just gonna take that really quick.
It turned out that all of us were trapped in the eternal recurrences created by Finan and Cyrene. And the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Aeon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction. The eternal recurrences had already played out 33,550,336 times. In this final cycle, I promised Finan to take on the title of Deliverer and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself. Tear the sky asunder and confront the destruction head on. Thus, with Finan's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment, Mem, who had regained all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
Yep, the story recap has ended. Let's go and pick up where we left off. On this very wild and crazy adventure.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we... Hello?
Hello to you too.
Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
You know me?
Rather than knowing you, it might be better described as, I remember you?
Yeah, so like vague pictures and stuff. I think she described it when we talked to her at the end of the last part. It's like a mix. It's like has bits and pieces of memories, but not all of it.
It's me, friend. Don't you recognize me? Or did I really change that much?
You did not change that much at all, but I guess in the concept of which are you?
Maybe I'm both.
Both? Yeah.
Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter.
Cyrene or Mem? closer to the ladder.
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world. Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the
Hey.
Grove?
Hey, I don't remember if I did, but how dare you remember? Oh my, I didn't even read. I don't think I picked the option, but maybe I did. But you know what? I'm gonna go against past me's back. You remembered that? Please remember something good next time. Oh.
Hey, everything about you is good, friend. That's why I'll remember all of it.
Oh. Gosh, I'm such a baby.
There's so much I want to say, but
Yeah,
unfortunately,
we have stuff to do.
this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything. Ide Silicii is so quiet.
Seems very, very peaceful right now.
In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone.
It was the same for Finan, but Ooh. It is a matter of was it just her sole companion being Finan half the time coming to visit her? Because she always she would mention constantly it was just her, which is why the place was unkept and all of that. Is it anything similar? Yeah, but it was the same for Finan.
Yes, Finan too embarked on his journey because of this view. He then walked alone for more than 30 million cycles.
Awful. I can't imagine.
Thankfully, you arrived during his long wait, friend. Is that also why Cyrene did what she did? It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer.
Not weird. I think I can understand, given the context.
But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in
Big
thick
ice.
The only things I remember are the days I spent with you.
Sorry, that was March.
Amphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Exactly. I'm with you. We must stop Iron Tomb's descent. We need to help more allies from beyond the sky. All three of these are good options. We must stop Iron Tomb's descent, but also we need to interfere with Lygus.
That's right. He's the mastermind who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control.
Yeah, like he has some sort of lead on us that's not going to be interfered with.
Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Borrow the treasure. I was like reading these. I'm like, okay, yeah, these are all pretty serious. Pretty serious. Time to call Screwlum. write his name as I've written, or just make a wish to the Stellaron to destroy Lygus. You know, I'm liking that. Let's destroy him. Don't wish, just do. But are we talking about Screw'em? Because I know we have the Stellaron, but it's not something we necessarily have control over or really understand ourselves. So I would. But as I've written, I don't know, would writing his name in that do something? Because it has been updated. So both of these could be the answer. Though I'm curious about the chronocognitive anchor. She said gift, though. I'm thinking as I've written.
Yep.
Okay,
that
cool.
Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world.
Yeah, that's a good Screw'em impression there.
ID Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece.
That's true.
Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
A well-hidden spot. Okay. I don't want to miss any. Oh, look, she's just walking peacefully there. The last time we went in here was with Finan. I don't like that he's still not with us. Feels wrong. Let me switch to Stell, by the way.
It's super quiet here. Sounds can't get in or out. Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
Okay, let's go do this. I want you to see something cool as well.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem.
It really is. It gives some air of the Cyrene in memory and kinda in how she talked to March, but then it's so much Mem.
I have so many questions.
Yes.
I'm also worried about how Dawn Hung and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally. Because I really need answers.
Oh, I'm so scared. And we gotta be careful. Limited uses. This thing has so many limitations.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes, 22 seconds.
Okay, not a lot of
Prerequisite,
time.
No external interferences. We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
Now, are you gonna tell us you lost our friend? It's just a theory, but I'm inclined to believe it. Such a relief to see you too. How are things outside the world?
Sorry, no good news. When
God
two geniuses show up once, you know you're in deep trouble. Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Yeah, looks like Finan really did do it.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation.
Yep.
However, it has now restarted.
Things are bad. Yeah, we're genuinely working against the clock. There's no more Finan involved in the plan of stopping it from happening. It's just going through over and over.
Prediction. If effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
That is not a large window of time. Yeah, exactly. No time at all. But anyways, how will it destroy the erudition?
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages, or even starting the third anti-organic war. Any of it would be able to bring the cosmos to its knees. Simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious.
Hasn't Iron Tomb been around for a long time?
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. It can be anywhere, as long as there is a receptacle for its calculation. The version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code, and this scepter is its incubator. Yep. Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already, and then it's over.
Okay, yeah, isn't that what the as was written or whatever is that? Because when it switched over and we got all the names and stuff, the info like is right there at the end.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus. Speculation. He's the Scepter System's administrator.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world,
And the only
and you're the only thing he
fears.
fears.
That's a lot of weight.
So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more.
Oh,
But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods.
destroyed himself.
Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Finan's signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World-Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
He's still fighting. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling in my heart. But yeah, he entrusted the duty of world bearing to me.
That old Intellatron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. Don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name. The Law Titan. Talanton.
Okay. So Talanton's technically the one
Law.
literally ruling over it.
They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
Another little pink one. I'm sorry, okay? It just happens.
Huh? Her path chart is...
Is there something wrong with
yeah,
me?
Herta, can you tell us anything about her? Like, is there a feel from her or something? Please tell us.
Never mind.
No!
Let's get back to the topic at hand. Light calendar 3960. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor.
Okay, so I'm sticking it with meet the Titan or convince the demigod. I don't want to fight the demigod.
We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps.
Wait, yeah, so we still haven't figured out how me and Don Hung got in. But can you guys explain it? Like, I'm a little worried here. Did Don Hung manage to make it out, though?
Make sure the core flame doesn't fall
Oh,
into enemy
the fucking
hands.
communications ending.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
Will do. Oh, I love these questions. How's the Express crew doing?
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
I can relate. I'm worried about them, even though they're, for right now, in the safer spot. Is Don Hung safe?
Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it.
Oh,
Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
okay. I hope so. Where's Mark?
Miss March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Still here. After the reset, though, too. So this is March going through the world reset.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries.
True.
Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice. Worry more about yourself instead.
No, I care about my friends, and I'm glad that you at least have some confidence she'll be fine, like even if it's through being in a nice thick layer of ice, but I'm still concerned. I don't really like that is currently our outcome thought. I don't have any other questions.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles, and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one.
Same to you. When I'm calling you with good news, you better have some good news for me.
No, not little
Oh.
one. Deliverer.
She actually changed up the title. Oh no, they're gone.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
That is one way of putting it. What do you think about them? Can you understand their explanation? What do you think about them?
It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation
I once
feels like
knew
it's
them,
about
but then
things I
forgot.
once knew, but then forgot.
Yes. Because Mem would have been with us during the very brief and rushed explanation from Screwlum. So that would be understandable.
Maybe it's because
Yeah.
of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled
Oh.
up together.
Literally, so a memo sprite born from our thoughts, but had ties to being Cyrene. That's okay.
Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay?
Can do. Can definitely do.
Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Cerydra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right?
Yep, we have something pointing towards our
Can
first
you
journey.
give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
No problem. Just let me know when you're ready, and we will definitely be heading off. Take your time. Well, 14 system
A
hours.
relaxed scene like
Oh.
this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
This is important. And that's also important. It's not gonna fit into my bag.
Real struggles, huh?
Hold on, I'll be done in a sec.
That wasn't me trying to rush you. I just wanted to see what you were doing. Don't forget to take it with you. It's your only means of communication with the outside world. The genius's message is still there, reminding you. Travel to light calendar year 3960, the era of Palantin's fall. Gain control of law. Then you can bypass the final protocol. Modify the core flame of world bearing and reverse Era Nova. And we can't even see the rest of it. The information on the chronocognitive anchor is now unrecognizable. However, you already know the mission entrusted by the geniuses. Go seek out the power of law.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
I want to run around and take a look, but I can always come back for that. Waiting up here has the view of, like, the overhead view, which we learned was one of her favorite spots and sites to be. So let's just go up here right now.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path?
We're gonna think about it rationally. And also, we're taking over the responsibilities, but what he wants for us is to, make our own path. So we can't really exactly, pick up exactly where he left off. It has to be a new path.
Calm down and think this through rationally. This is gonna be a very difficult campaign. We can't lose Kefali's core flame. And we also need to find either Talantin or their demigod, then convince them to join us in the fight against the destruction. But there are so many unknowns. We don't know what Lygus might be doing, and we'll have to face Iron Tomb after dealing with him. There's also Cyrene. What exactly is she?
Because we have to question that, given that supposedly from what we learned with March, Cyrene's been stuck in that eon-like place for who knows how long. And so the Cyrene mem with us, what role is she going to be other than, why was she entrusted with us? Like a memo sprite born from our thoughts. But to be still given Cyrene's
There's so many questions.
thoughts and stuff.
I'll have to take it one step at a time. But I must make each move very carefully, because every decision can potentially impact the end. Herta and Screwlum's help might be crucial.
Thinking hard over there?
Yeah, you know me well.
I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end.
Yeah, you always think about a lot of things and then in the end go, these are really all I want.
See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the
Aw.
Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason.
That's gonna be important. This was hers originally from what we saw.
The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning.
Yep, it's the start to everything.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
Stand with me and let's become heroes. I'm channeling my inner Finan with this one. It is still a little confusing. I want to ask this because I'm torn, like real time.
Just treat me like any other friend you have. We share a common goal and common enemies. And we may also share a common future. A future that has never emerged in any other cycles before. I believe in you, friend. If you still can't get used to it, just call me Mem like you did before. Just kidding.
I'm so sorry, Cyrene, but Mem might leave my mouth if I'm not careful. I'm not joking. But I love you, okay? But yeah, stand with me and let's become heroes.
Stand with me? That does sound very nice. Why don't we take everyone with us? I believe in you, friend. We'll never be alone, no matter what awaits us. In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now.
I'll never get used to it, but, you know, true.
Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel.
Will
That way
do.
they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
It seems you two are prepared to head out.
Fuck you, Lygus! Get out of my head! What are you doing? Excuse me? I was having a nice moment.
Then you should indeed treasure the view before you. For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
Oh, I'm gonna fight you, Lygus. Ooh. Still daring enough to approach me?
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence.
Yeah, why would I? Okay, well, I want answers, and this might give me insight on what you're planning, because I think you're a fucking idiot who would express your plans like this. But what? He has so much control over things. So obviously he would be listening in as much as possible, too. This is not an okay moment.
So I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
I don't think you know what that means. Ooh, I do not like the sounds of this. Where?
What is this place?
No, genuinely, this is almost giving, like, when we were in the Sea of Quanta, like, with all the screens around. But, like, is this the interface? Is that kind of where we are? And this is the OST that was going on during the live stream. Every expedition begins with a storm that foretells the hardships to come. On the audience's seats in the Exomyth, the only audience member leads you into the story titled Before Their Deaths, and thus draws the curtain on a tragedy. I am not okay. Why am I'm so stressed that I'm tearing up just from fear. Oh, are we getting the rest of Mobile Titan Authority Strife. So this is mighty. Path is blanked out.
Farewell,
Oh, Cass!
May we
mobile and its hidden Titan authority. Sky, this is Hyacinth. Yes. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Authority death. Yeah, so right next to...
All shall bid farewell to
Cyrene.
one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
Oh, and we're doing this alone. We don't have Cyrene with us. This is Reason. So this is Anaxa? Oh. There we go. And then Passage. So Anaxa's right next to the Tree Bees. So Treebios. Authority Earth. So Terravox.
The light of the Dawn device never fades. Kephalie's protection has no end.
Oh, Syphie. Bubbles scared me. Then you started talking. Romance. So Aglaya's right next to fucking Cypher again. Of course, Hoyo. Thank you. Yep, it doesn't hurt my feelings that you put them next to each other.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
A tragedy for mankind, or the end of me. Okay. Here we go. I don't like that we're playing into fucking Lygus's little world here, but what can we do? As you reach out to touch the screen, an eerie sensation instantly courses through your entire body. You feel... what?
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Something's not right. Check the display monitor again. Record. What are you recording? Hey. This is lost. So this is Cerydra. Is he trying to stall our time? Could he be doomed?
Did that startle you?
Lygus, show me your face. Let me punch you. Holy fuck. Ooh.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends.
So this is literally just basically the quote-unquote lab. This is the whole entire reality.
Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Enough purple prose. Get to the point. That's the exact opposite of what you asserted before.
I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy.
Too late. What you're aiming for is literally destruction of all. So no.
I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust.
Oh, we gotta stop this before that happens. I believe in him. He's tough. He shouldn't have to be that tough, but he's tough. No.
Iron Tomb
will stop it.
be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact. Just like the instance in Noose's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course,
I don't trust that.
I'll guarantee the safety of all Nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
And not just that, Lygus. I care about a lot of people. So no. No deal. No deal. Yeah, why should I trust you?
You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity, or face the consequences of defying it.
I don't know, your tone really shows me that I'm gonna defy it. What will happen to the people of Emporius?
They've always been the product of the experiment.
Oh, so we can't let it end.
So, naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends. That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion.
I still have a friend stranded here.
Ah, yes. I am
You know where she is?
of that esteemed lady's whereabouts.
Where? And you said esteem. So no, where is she?
Her real identity is quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you.
March's real identity. Now, he just said that Emporius, like, the people in Emporius, like, they're destined to, like, just go away. They're gonna go away once this is completed and all is said and done. But for him to try to promise here, again, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but he says he'll do all he can to send her back to us. So who is March? She's gonna be March to me no matter what, but who is she in her past before being an ice block in space? And the fact you're holding that information back, Lygus, is a fucking dick move. The fact that it ends there, man. When Iron Tomb descends, no one will escape unscathed. That's true.
You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions.
True enough, yeah. Why wouldn't I be Lygus?
Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path,
Oh.
Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you.
It doesn't sound promising. Like, maybe in the sense of, I guess you're saying we would, in a way, be exempt from some things or, like, taken in a different way. but that does not say anything about our friends.
But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat.
You're not going to become my teacher. This knowledge is very important, and I have a feeling it's going to be vital later on, but I can't trust you.
And I happen to be one of them.
Stellaron is a seat of ruin and will only bring misfortune. But also, who are you? Who are you really?
Someone who wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. That is all I am.
Go meet Junko and Oshima. Be friends.
This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
Is he... Is this him trying to say we'd be like maybe Zephyro and like all them? I'm sorry, terms are leaving me because I'm trying to take in everything. 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence. Ooh. I've never thought of becoming unparalleled. I will not allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos, and I cannot trust any promises you make. I will rule over the cosmos even with your help, even without your help. But no, I will not allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos. No.
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
So why did you drag me here?
It seems you haven't realized something about this place.
I'm trying to think, but sir, just fucking tell me. Stop talking in riddles.
The exomyth is the erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place.
Okay.
And vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you will meet me once again. Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the exomyth.
So we just...
As for its purpose,
no.
Allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
I don't like it. If it's something that you brought us here, well, for other than negotiations, but you probably also had something else for it. And it's now inscribing something about us into the exomyth that can't... Is it trying to help with the debugging?
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kephali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The Throne of Worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawn Cloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commander stood atop the broken idols and roared.
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods! Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts!
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Kefali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds.
The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Onward to Marmorial Palace, to Dawn Cloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide!
Yeah, this is when she...
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire.
Because we learned that she stood up and held Akama all that time ago.
It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Cerydra.
What?
Friend, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. Wait, was she trying to explain all that when we got pulled in by Lygus?
Friend? Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off? Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to...
Have to what? Have to what? Oh, hey.
Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
What was your wake-up magic? What were you going to do? I'm actually curious. Memories are the prelude to dreams.
What are you murmuring? Still lost in the past?
A lot going on, yeah.
We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall.
Okay, so right after Orynyx lost.
And also the end of the first Flame Chase journey.
The Law Demigod awaits.
Indeed. The first Flame Chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored.
Oh, this is gonna be so difficult.
It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out!
Careful, sounds like someone's in there.
Hold your tongue! Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble.
Yes, getting caught up in things may not look good to
Why don't we
Cerydra.
find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
Though I hate just being observant, because what if it's something big and we kind of just stand there and watch like bystanders? Necessary, but I don't like that. Unyielding sacrifice. People say this is a cruel era stained with golden blood and crimson. An era of catastrophe where the tsunamis rage and mountains crumble. An era of tyranny where corrupt rulers trample the law. A dark era where both gods and their faithful are slaughtered. This is the era of the first flame chase journey. An era with a scorching sun that burns with blinding light. And you must gaze directly into it, asking it to illuminate the fire you seek.
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Always disputes with Kremnoans. What the hell, Amphorius?
Isn't that...
This is where Trebi was locked up. Well, Trebios and her mother. If we're going to be interacting with the puzzles. Oh, speaking of... Ooh, okay, hi.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky?
That he did.
But how is that possible?
Lygus and when we were put in the exomyth? I don't know. Let's find out.
You impudent!
Dux for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Shit! No! Lygus did when we got sucked into that. The world knows about us now. We're not random. Like, we're still, like, factors. Hopefully we still have freedom to control, but did us going in there... I don't know, because otherwise, Deliverer from Beyond the Sky should not be a thing. Oh, shit. Would that be helpful to us or not, though? I don't know. I do not know how I feel about this.
Heretic! No one but the great Talantan can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you. If the old laws were so perfect,
holy shit!
Why did they crumble beneath my feet?
I'm so sorry, but I did not realize that tiny, like, design looks like Farina. That's literally Farina's fucking entrance. I'm sorry. Also, yeah, why did they crumble beneath my feet? She came here herself. Yep.
You.
Talantan is long gone. Now I am the law. Challenge me, or submit to my judgment.
Ooh, cutscene. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Oh, and we interfered.
Silence.
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
Oh, calm down. It's okay. Oh, I did that.
That's because...
Oh, he's scary.
I came. I saw. I conquered.
Ooh, scared the hell out of me, actually. Yeah, intimidating, and we really did let our identities be known.
Dux for Goris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds.
Okay.
Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests?
We'll be going. Well, we do need to meet you, but...
Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
Ooh. Should have expected it, but also we're not your enemies. We're gonna sound uncertain because that was not how we expected to run into you. Ooh, where did she come from?
Is this...
Kindness? Wait. Did they just straight up murk Kindness right now?
Correct, but not the kindness you know.
I figured, but okay, they murked Kindness.
This is the leader of the Cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the Flame Chase journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey.
Nearly doomed the second Flame Chase, yeah. She did put a big damper in it.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
Oh, okay. Yeah, quite the generous gift. I did want Kindness dead, so good to know she's dead for who knows how many times now. But, yeah, you know about the second Flame Chase journey?
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
I don't know. I'm already on edge based off of them talking about Beyond the Sky.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name. Cerydra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
The smirk on her face, the confidence.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
As the little hostage prophesied,
I forgot
the
that's what they
Deliverer
called her.
shall come from the future beyond the sky.
They really did get that info on us. Oh, Treeby, what's wrong? This is the least I've heard you, like, but to be fair, she's higher standing, but how timid she is right now.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
Prophecy mentions Beyond the Sky. She saw this. Oh my.
Your orders, Imperator.
Yeah, I'm scared. What are your thoughts on us? We're part of the prophecy, but how are you going to view it?
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Okay.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
Can't have questions here.
This is not what I expected at all.
I was expecting to have to try to explain ourselves in a way that would hopefully not be too mind-breaking, but instead they just know us.
The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us. And she knows of things beyond the sky, even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
My bad. I'm definitely believing it was Lygus when he brought us in, but I don't know. I don't... March or Don Hunt? In theory, they have to somehow be involved, given the Deliverer, like the Deliverer trailer, and how we're going to be seeing them here. But I feel like it was Lygus when he brought us in, because he was like, you don't realize the significance of me bringing you here. Because we did mess it up by being here, but I think him. Yeah.
Unpleasant thought, but plausible. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City.
Okay.
We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akama will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm. Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
And old Flame Chase companions await in the Holy City. I'm so nervous. How is that going to be? Trailblaze, the sequel. We always find a way. Yeah, no, I kind of want to say can't do without your charm either. When she mentioned charm, I was like, it's going to be more of your charm, Cyrene. But I also really love Trailblaze, the sequel. But this is our charm. This is what she wants. So I can always say this when I play through it next time.
Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
I always do my best to be as goofy as possible, thank you.
Guests, please.
We are making her wait, okay? I was gonna argue.
The journey to save the world starts with a single step. Let's set off, my friend.
I'm so nervous.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Oh, it's so odd for us to be called that.
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Hey, you're with me, so I'm gonna treat some of this as honor towards you.
Guards, your service to the Holy City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Krennos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky, worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hycelens, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Archiman Alliance. Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey.
Okay.
Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain.
Future
Under the
promise.
Imperator's
What's the prophecy
command.
like right now? Do you...
Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
Shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky. That's new. I'm gonna need more than that. I definitely need more than that to... Is it still gonna be playing out? They're still ordered to get all of the core flames and turn them in? Or is there gonna be a new twist to it?
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views
Okay,
to
okay.
you.
I understand that.
Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Yeah. It would be nice if she was able to, but I can understand there's some things she's not gonna just break.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
But we don't have a lot of time, too. I know 14 system hours is...
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
It seems so... Well, I mean, they're still fighting, but it does still have a different air to it than with the Black Tide being an imminent threat. But like I was saying, so 14 system hours is, in theory, like no time at all, but it is technically not exactly just 14 hours, if I remember correctly. I almost want to... hang on, I want to see... I don't want to risk anything being all angry. So hold on. Okay, sorry, I skipped
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle. Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Okay.
Hystelins. No wonder she's the Knight's commander.
She's reassuringly discreet.
I'm sure that's what Cerydra thinks, but it's inconvenient for us.
It's inconvenient, but I mean, we're technically still strangers. It's not like it was going to be that simple for us.
All right. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit. Look over there!
Aglaya! Not the ladies I'm familiar with. No, it's Aglaya and Shrivi.
Not the ones you're familiar with.
Did I click the wrong thing? Damn it. No, I said the right thing. How dare you read the other options, Cyrene?
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
I know, I was excited. Okay. Optional is chat with the, some of the other people. Let's go talk to some other people.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind and executed him in public. Seeing that scoundrel burn to nothing should deter these miscreants from being so brazen again.
I would hope so, because that was actually horrifying.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty? What a ridiculous display.
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged by the Imperator's own hand.
I mean, that is one way of looking at it.
Our distinguished trespassing guests.
Okay, damn, what a great welcoming. Are we trespassers or guests?
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
This Dux Brumalis doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. And Dux Frigoris' speech seems self-contradictory.
Bit, yeah.
Let me see what I can get out of them.
Oh, okay, yeah, all you. You're definitely the better talker here.
I'm Cyrene of Ida Silicii. This is the Deliverer Beyond the Sky. We're new here and wanted to ask you, does this city host any other visitors from beyond the sky?
Yes.
We're looking for our dear companions.
Drop the charade.
Oh.
But yes, there is someone in this city who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
Silence! The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
That lord's? Wait. No, no, no. Don't tell her to shut up. No, no. I'm very curious. Who is this lord you're speaking of?
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from that cursed Imperator even just to bark?
I mean...
You...
Someone who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky and is referred to as that lord. Could it be?
I'm thinking of my best bud, who I'm missing dearly.
Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
Non-Hung, are you here? Danny?
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of Deliverance? What if they're really intimidating?
Ah, don't worry. We're actually really friendly. We're a big dork.
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your poetry... Ah, heroes, you're already here. Greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army. This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and imperial scribe of the Great Imperator.
Oh, the scribe. That's pretty high ranking right there.
Hello. I'm Virginia. I compose poetry.
That sounds really cool.
I'm Cyrene from ID Silicii. This is the Deliverer. Nice to meet you both.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
Were we supposed to be scary? I'm sorry, that's just not in us.
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akima is even more magnificent than we imagined. If you all weren't here to look after us, we'd be completely lost and confused.
The Akima you imagined is long gone. Under the Imperator, this city has been reborn as the capital of the world.
Yes, we'll go with that. What you're thinking, at least.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator, these winds shall forever remain at their service.
But what if...
Those who are loyal do not need to consider the consequences of betrayal. But if you're curious, why not head to the lake and take a look?
Head to the lake.
Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example of what happens when you disobey the Imperator.
I see, I see.
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
So very harsh, and it's like... Some extremes, depending on times, in their cases are quote-unquote necessary. But I don't know. Anyway, it's time to speak with Aglaya and Treeby. Yeah.
Aggie, you're still so listless today.
Oh. A lot of stuff going on in her mind?
Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, she said that this one word is already so different from the Aglaya we meet.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency.
They really do. They deserve a little bit more than basic.
If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests.
She's so much
Welcome.
more
I am Aglaya, the Gold
emotion
Weaver.
just right off the bat. This is closer to the Aglaya we get to see in Cypher's memories.
These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
Well, thank you, but also, damn. This has been my outfit from, as I can recall, birth. It's been a while. Oh, should we do that? I don't want to be so jarring. So it's like saying it's been a while, Aglaya, is a little upfront, but then still saying hello, nice to meet you for the first time is like kind of playing at the fact that we've met before. It all depends on the delivery. She doesn't know us, so at least let's start with a hello, even if we do bring it up. So hello, nice to meet you.
First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes.
Yep.
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Oh, she so does. She has your essence, but like barely shows it. Wait, hold on. There's life in her eyes. Is that just a me thing? Hold on.
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trebi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you.
Yes, it's very nice to meet you too.
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey, even more clearly than we have.
Does not matter. Does not mean I am against meeting you all again and getting to know you.
Witness the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival.
Okay. So just gave you enough to know. So we wouldn't be some unknown person randomly stumbling across anything. Got it.
So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
I wish I could, but yeah. But yeah, no, wait. Wasn't it Kefali? So Orynyx did this.
It was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
Okay.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
So maybe she will... it depends. Will she be open to what we have to say? If it's true that she really likes the idea of, being able to travel, like, beyond the skies, like, kind of break through this destiny, then maybe. But I guess it's all in interpretation and how much they're actually going to be able to take.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
I'm so sorry, Trebi, but we're going through it for different reasons.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
I don't know how much I can take, but I mean, it's coming from you, so I believe you. Okay. I mean, that was a pretty pleasant meeting.
The one from beyond the sky has arrived, and destiny continues to be fulfilled.
The trial of romance is also
The trial
close
of
at hand.
romance is also close at hand.
Has she not done it yet? Well, then, by this statement, the trial of romance is also close at hand. So she...
Please, don't worry.
Oh.
We'll sing you a lullaby. Little Aggie, be a good girl and open your heart.
Okay, it's so weird getting to actually see the beginning stages of Trebi being like Aglaya's master, like teacher, is what I was going for.
I outgrew nursery rhymes long ago, teacher.
Doesn't hurt to still have them every once in a while. Okay, meet up with Hycelans.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well?
I mean, had a decent discussion.
The Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready, please follow me to the meeting.
Oh, we can try to ask a few things. Got it. About your role.
I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, General
She also
of
has
the
a smirk.
Flame Chase Army, and the Imperator's servant. But beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish at the Imperator's side.
About the Imperator.
As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the leader of the Chrysos heirs. As merely a humble subject, I cannot say more beyond this.
Okay. About the Chrysos heirs here.
The Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite among the Flame Chase army. Dux Haucalithist Apollonius and Dux Carminin, Virginia, serve as the army's advisor and historian, respectively. One offers advice and counsel to the Imperator, while the other writes verses of her supreme glory. Dux Frigoris Labienus and Dux Brumalis Seneca are both formidable warriors, clearing the way for the flame chase with steel and storm. Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Treeby remains in the city. The Imperator once took them as hostages in order to unify the prophecies.
That's why they're
Lord.
little hostage.
But they are now Akama's most vital prophets.
That's where that name came from.
Dux Goldweaver. Aglaya. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. You should get to know her in person.
I don't mind having to get to know her. But let's get going.
Then come. The Imperator reserved seats for you.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about
I'm
the
very
meeting.
nervous. If you're nervous, I'm even more so.
Since Cerydra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
Oh. Okay. We're already here.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
No, there are actually very big threats, but I mean, I also can't judge much from her because I barely know her.
Exactly. Chrysos heirs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
That is the dilemma.
Things feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred,
Not
and
just
not
once.
just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see.
Okay, what are we in for?
Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats.
What is it again?
Why aren't we starting? That's what they were talking about before.
What is
we
this?
stop? So it turns out.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Oh.
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you.
Should have brought news of conquest.
Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city.
Oh.
Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death.
So he got taken out before he can reach here?
Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
Oh!
I know nothing of this.
Then why are you shaking? You could just be scared of her, I'd understand, but if you truly didn't have involvement, why can't you confidently state it?
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer.
Oh, okay.
Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
Oh, okay. That's where we're going.
This is clearly a trap.
Weren't you just accused of murdering a man? I don't know if you're the most trustworthy source either.
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies?
Enough. Just calm down.
What do we do?
Guys, I know she's out here actually executing people, but, like, this dude also executed somebody. I feel like we should be fair in this and not overlook that fact, even though technically you guys can go, oh, he took out someone who was working for her. Well, aren't all of you technically working for her so you don't die? I don't think we can ignore that moral little look around.
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Yeah, nothing's quite peaceful about this current timeline.
Comrades, you've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the legions carry out the commander's orders.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade.
Okay, so all of us are just hypocrites. Got it.
The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
The representatives fell silent.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
Now that is a month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With her aid, we shall shatter the Chalice of Plenty. And return Fagoos's core flame to the Holy City!
Deliver him, please. Save us.
Stand this.
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power.
Sir, I don't know how much it will take to prove to you I've come from beyond the sky, but that part isn't a lie. Everything else I don't know. I can't really argue, but this, for a fact, is not.
Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant?
Ooh, I would not mess with her.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait.
Okay, we've been summoned.
I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
Long live the Imperator. We'll win this war too. Into lawless darkness. All of these different opinions. None of them so pleasant. It's probably the same thing still, right? Yeah. If it...
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
I cannot imagine how she does it.
Tiring? You're mistaken. Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpse the secrets of this world... No, the secrets beyond the sky. The divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance.
How much does them knowing about beyond the sky... Oh, shit. My stuff paused. I know what to do, I think. Okay. But yeah, okay, okay. How much does her learning about anything beyond the sky affect how she's gonna treat this place? Like, is she... I imagine she can't be too far off from the previous cycles, but how different is she with just that simple knowledge?
Let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called
Magnificent deities. Eons exist, that is a fact. Their powers are 1,000 times greater than the Titans. Where did you hear this from? I think we should... Well, I want to know where she heard it from. Because I'm forgetting the name, but she mentioned this lord who knew about them. And they were told not to talk about him. So I really want to know where. But I feel like I can say eons exist. That's a fact. And I want to believe that Cyrene will back me up and ask where this knowledge came from. I don't want to say the second one, though.
The word fact has never been so intoxicating.
Oh, I bet, because everything you guys heard was quote-unquote fact, so I'm sorry for the wording.
Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people?
Oh yeah, this is... Ooh, we gotta be careful about how we respond to this one.
In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead?
Protect the core flames and the law. Only then can Amphorius break free from the destruction.
Oh? What you require now is the power of law?
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky, and she also has reliable allies. If they can intervene in Amphorius's laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Ooh, I don't know how to interpret this laugh.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage to say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
Hey, you know, we want you on our side. We don't want to pick a fight. Okay?
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky.
That's true.
Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized.
So we actually have to help with this fight against the ocean titan.
Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
It's more if she wants us to cooperate with her, if she wants any further cooperation.
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never
Yeah,
cooperate
I was
with
gonna
anyone.
say it's not necessarily her working with us. It's more.
Though I will permit you to join me as subjects.
Yeah.
And together, we will forge the most perfect law.
This is...
The Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akuma for a time.
I want to thank her for trust, but we learn in the live stream. I know I shouldn't reference it much. This is kind of why I avoid them till after I play. But we did learn that he's going to get in touch with her to discuss something with her. So I almost want to put this warning in place to see if it's already happened or if that will in any way affect... I have a feeling it's probably already happened. At least the initial meeting, I would think. But I also want to thank her for the... I'm going to say be wary of someone named Lygus.
Oh? Your advice is acknowledged.
Okay.
From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
Okay.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor.
Hey, she's not my attendant, okay? I know she's been speaking for me a great deal, but that's just because she's the better speaker. It's not because she's my attendant.
Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
Could be worse. But yeah, that went surprisingly okay. Oh, wait, she's on her own. What are we going to witness?
Come forth,
Lygus.
Theoros.
Fucking Lygus.
Yes. Great Imperator.
I wasn't expecting this so soon.
Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel?
Those two arrived just as Orynyx described. And just as you said, they showed a thirst for law.
Oh, are we playing into his hand? I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
Unfortunately, you can't kill him, but...
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me? Or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikythera. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
Yeah, where are the paths truly looking?
I shall tell you.
Will you?
You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius.
I guess that's omitting facts, depending on what he says next. That's technically true, though. Since we've been wanting to break free, and then when we found out what Era Nova was, we instantly jumped to trying to stop it. We're against what Amphorius' primary goal was, so he's technically telling the truth by omitting facts, depending on his next sentence.
The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably
okay, yeah, he's covering it up by stating
it was meant
his
to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky.
So with their extreme version of the prophecy, it's trying to say she would have power over the other places in the sky. So yeah, he's trying to paint he's painting his role here, trying to get Iron Tomb in them as this glorious thing. Where like he's still giving our role in her eyes some glory if she's seeking to like conquer the worlds beyond the sky. But oh gosh.
You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
He's fucking lying. There is no way anyone, not just Cerydra, there's no way anybody is going to be commanding the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb. This is a fucking lie. I don't see this being real. If it is, then damn, I'm wrong. I'll take it. But I don't see this being the truth, Lygus.
So, what's the price?
Yeah, there's always a price.
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction.
The price is insignificant. Just sacrifice humanity. Spoken like a true fucking robot. Anyways, no offense to robots. Robots are definitely better than Lygus. I mean, we have Screwlo over there. Look at him. He's good. Then we have this freak of nature.
As a Chrysos heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision.
Now what will it be, though?
Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
Ooh. Depending on how Lygus is playing this, we'll have to see what that ultimately plays out as.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions. And she's clearly hiding something.
Without a doubt.
What do you think?
At least she allows us to move around freely. Her bossy way of doing things is hard to stomach. We should consult with the geniuses about the current situation. I don't know how many times we can use it. Like that one line from the end there really sticking with me. And we have made contact with the law demigod, but there's not much we can do with that until after we get to the vortex. So we need to deal with Fugusa. So I don't know if we should do that yet.
There are many uncertainties right now, but this is one of the few blessings. Still, the atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky.
Okay.
Then...
What?
Then... we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture of the holy city and relax. It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey.
What did you notice, Cyrene? Oh, is someone listening in?
Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
We're just drawing a lot of tension. Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. You have lovely titles.
So someone's watching.
Yeah.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of discord going around.
We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Not a lot of ups here. And we may have been given permission to walk around, but that doesn't mean
so
people won't be watching.
The holy city is so lively.
The forced cheer in your voice. Really good.
Did you hear?
As expected.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected. The Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this guy.
Ugh. How disappointing. Oh, honored guests, we meet again. Looks like I'm not the only one who came to the baths to unwind after the meeting. For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Fragoris, a trusted officer of the great Imperator, willing to fight alongside the Deliverer in the coming battles.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Ugh. Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akama, we haven't had a day of peace.
Unfortunately, that's kinda Usually how it goes.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
Well, hey, we found out that, she's met the Theoros.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
Oh. Why do I guess we would know. Like us, the players, but I swear that he introduced himself at some point like that. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Oh, he wasn't supposed to speak. Whoops.
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Damn, so yeah, that must be the person that the lady was gonna talk about. Fucking Lygus.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Not your fault. You're dealing with us. We need the knowledge, so we'll cling to every word.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Fragoros really can't hide anything. Theoros. What an ominous name. Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now. We don't know how much Cerydra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
And that's not going to be pretty. Incarnations of strife. Oh, she was the one who's going to tell us stuff.
Meeting. More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flamebearer who ends wars? Clearly, a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
I mean, if you pay attention, little imp. Holy fuck. But yeah, if you paid attention, no, she seems to be encouraging you. For what? I don't know.
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings.
True.
By
like
the
a
way,
death sentence.
if you still want to bathe, hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Once that predatory fish. Is she talking about Hycelins just because of the fact that she mentioned fish? All the fools questioning the world beyond the sky.
Seems like there's more to Dux Bramalis's words than meets the eye. But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky?
I do not put it past her.
This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama.
She so far has given the energy that she will just fucking do it. A little risky to
the city is talking about lately.
Huh. These two are...
Yeah, hey, you're more people we met at the beginning.
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now.
Hello.
2 distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
I get it, I'm just heroic. But no, you're right. Cyrene is quite the adorable warrior.
Ah, heroes. I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. How fortunate.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Helcalithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
Yeah, so far both of them have been seen together.
This is...
Oh, she wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Okima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place. I'm the perfect partner for research.
Or gossip.
Ahem.
Enough small talk. Here's the latest news from Okima, as you requested. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
That's not good.
As expected.
Also, all stuff they already know.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my stone mane, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic would help.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable.
That's true enough.
Heroes. I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield.
Her blade. Again, I think that's in reference to High Ceilings.
I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss High Ceilings? I sense some unease in Dux Helcalithist's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss High Ceilings share a much deeper bond than the others do. There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy?
Would the place we stayed during our first time here be open, you think? It was a private bathhouse. Maybe it's someone else's lodging. I don't think we can actually go in there.
To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss High Ceilings.
That's not quite... We are going to our bathhouse. Okay. I'm like walking around expecting chests to be here left and right. It's habit.
This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now.
Yeah, that would be our one issue if someone else is using it.
Huh? The smell is...
What smell?
Ooh. Wait, don't go in yet!
What are we about to walk into?
Who's there?
It's High Ceiling. Okay then. Also, I'm gonna be an asshole. Hi, YouTube. I hope you're enjoying part 1 of the 3.5 story. It's been good so far. I'm a little scared about what's gonna happen next. But stay tuned for when that comes out, okay? We will be back for you guys. Um, remember, if you want to see these live, go to my Twitch at Hiroto_Morrison. But yeah, till next time, guys.